Hey students, this is Jordan. Just want to drop in and give you a preview for tomorrow's message. We're continuing on our Let's Chat series, which has been a series on relationships. And we're finishing up the series this week as we're looking at our relationships with our future spouses. We've looked at our relationship with Christ and how that affects everything, and how if you have a relationship with Jesus, that means you're a new creation. The old is gone, and then the old self. We're to be about the things of the new self and the way that Christ lived. We're to imitate Christ. We're to carry on the mind of Christ and look at people through the lens of love and grace. And how last week we looked at our parents, how as children obey their parents, you're not only just obeying your parents, but you're obeying the Lord, and that's how we should view it. That when I obey my parents, I'm not only pleasing them, but I'm pleasing Christ. And not only that, but He promises to reward those that please Him, that obey. He tells us, Scripture points us to honor our parents, show them respect, because that's what they deserve. And also He blesses us with longevity. It says that in Ephesians 6. And so this week we're looking at in Ephesians 5, we're looking at our relationship with our future spouses. I say future spouse because we're going to be talking about what it looks like for wives and husbands. And I know that you as students aren't married, and you may be thinking, well, why do I need to learn this right now? Can't I just learn it when I get married? And the truth of the matter is, as you're at school right now, in school, you don't just cram for a test the night before and expect to do really well on the test the next day. You can't expect that the information that you've learned that night before and you regurgitate for this test, that you'll actually remember it for the rest of your life, or that it will actually affect you in the way that you live. And so that's the same way. That's why it's important to know, what does it look like for a husband to love their wife as Christ has called us to? What does it look like for a wife to submit to their husband and to show them respect, as it says in Scripture? And what are the keys, or what are the things that I look for as I'm looking for a future spouse? What is it that I ought to be portraying? And what is it that I ought to be looking for in the ideal spouse, the ideal mate that God may bring in my life one day? If you're not prepared, your marriage may not go well at all. It may start out well, but it may struggle. And the best way to have a strong marriage is to begin preparing even now. And you may think, I'm a 7th grade boy, or I'm a 10th grade girl. Why do I need this? Because preparation is good. Because right now, your mind, I know, as a middle school student, as a high school student, you're thinking about the girl that you have a crush on. And here's my wife, Holly. This is a picture of her on our wedding day. And as I told you at the beginning of the series, that her and I began dating in high school. You may now be talking to a person that you may one day spend your life with. You may not. It may be years from now. It may not be a person here at all, but you need to know and be aware of how you are to treat people, and how you are to begin to live your life and to shape your life around the idea of what Christ is looking for, and it shows us in Scripture. So if you want to be a great husband, if you want to be a great wife, if you want to have a great marriage one day, then this message is for you. And I believe that that's most the case for most all of you. And so this is going to be a good message. It's been obviously good for me because I am married, and I still need to be reminded and refreshed about my role as a husband, and what I am to be doing and how I'm to be loving my wife. So I hope you'll be there tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you. I'm praying for you guys. I can't wait to talk with you. And we're gonna have a game this Wednesday called Awkward Breakup Lines, as we're talking about future spouses. So come, get ready for that. It's gonna be tons of fun in that. But I know that you'll walk away with something that you can hold on to and hopefully affect the rest of your life. Love you guys. See you later.